ME 8492 Kinematics of Machinery Unit 4 Gears and Gear Trains. Dear students, here in this video we will see the tutorial problems of length of path of conduct, arc of conduct, the conduct ratio, sliding velocity at the engagement and disengagement of maximum sliding velocity, presented by TPGIT Vellore. Problem 1. Let's see the problem. A pinion having 30 teeth drives a gear having 80 teeth. The profile of the gears is involute with 20-degree pressure angle, 12 mm module and 10 mm addendum. Find the length of path of conduct, arc of conduct and conduct ratio. Here in this problem, they are given small t. Small t is nothing but number of teeth on the pinion. Okay, and capital T is equal to 80. That is number of teeth on the gear. And pi is pressure angle of the gear wheel. And M is the module. Module is equal to 12 mm and addendum equal to 10 mm. To find length of path of conduct, arc of conduct and conduct ratio. This is the simple problem. Let's see how to solve this problem. First one is length of path of conduct, KL. We have to find the KL value, length of path of conduct. This is the first question. Okay, using this data, we have to find the length of path of conduct. Okay, length of path of conduct equal to KL equal to KP plus PL. KP is length of path of approach and PL is equal to length of path of recess. Okay, here Kp equal to square root of RA squared minus capital R squared cos squared pi minus capital R into sin pi, and PL is equal to small RA squared minus R squared cos squared pi minus R into sin pi. For finding the KL, length of path of conduct, we have to find the Kp plus PL. Here, this RA and capital RA and capital R and small RA and small r, these are the value not given in this problem. Okay, directly they are not given. From this data, we have to find the small r, small RA and capital RA. Okay, now using this relation, we will find the small r, capital R and small RA and capital RA. Small r is the pitch circle radius of the pinion and capital R is the pitch circle radius of the gear. This is the formula. R equal to M into T divided by 2. Here M is nothing but a module and T is the number of teeth on the pinion. Okay. This data are given in this problem. M is 12 millimeter and small t is 30 millimeter. Sorry, 30. You will substitute the value in this formula. 12 into 30 divided by 2 and solve this equation. You will get 180 millimeter and pitch circle diameter. Similarly, we will apply the M into capital T value. Capital T value already given in this problem. Capital T equal to 80 millimeter. Directly we will apply the value and we will get the capital R value. Now, radius of the addendum circle. Capital RA is nothing but radius of the addendum circle. Okay, here R plus addendum. RA equal to R small r plus addendum value. Here small r is 180 millimeter and addendum value already given in this problem. Addendum is 10 millimeter. We will apply the value and we will get the small RA and capital RA. Now we find the small RA and capital R, uh, small RA and capital RA. Now we can easily find the KP and PL. We'll apply this values into this formula and we can get the KP and PL. Now length of path of approach Kp equal to square root of RA squared minus R squared cos squared phi minus R into sin phi. Okay. Uh, in going to the examination, you have to aware of the square root. Okay, the square root up to this cos squared phi only. Okay. Uh, Carefully you will solve in this problem in examination. Okay. Now we apply the values RA and R values in this formula and we will get the apply and solve this formula and we will get this value Kp equal to 27.3 millimeter and length of path of recess PL equal to square root of small RA squared minus R squared cos squared phi minus R sin phi. Okay, we already found the RA, small RA and smaller value and directly apply the value into this formula and solve this formula and we will get the value of PL value. Okay, now add these two value Kp plus PL, you will get the length of path of conduct. Length of path of conduct here 52.3 millimeter. Okay, this is length of path of conduct of the two mating gears. Okay, uh, first data we will found. Next, arc of conduct. Arc of conduct is nothing but length of path of conduct divided by cos phi. Now we already found the length of path of conduct. Length of path of conduct is equal to 52.3 millimeter. We'll apply the value into this formula and cos phi. Phi value is already know. Phi is 20 degree and we can get the length of arc of conduct. Arc of conduct is equal to 55.66 millimeter. Now conduct ratio. Conduct ratio is nothing but length of arc of conduct divided by PC. PC is the pitch circular pitch. Okay, pitch circle diameter or a circular pitch. Here PC equal to pi into m. M is equal to model. Okay, we'll apply already model is given in this formula. We directly apply the value into this in this formula. We will get the pitch circle value, circular pitch value or pitch circle value. Okay, and 37.7 millimeter. Okay, we'll apply this value into this formula and we can get the value of conduct ratio. Okay, length of arc of conduct is equal to 55.66 millimeter divided by pitch circle value 37.7 millimeter. Okay, now you can get 1.5 say two gears are in contact. Okay, this is the contact ratio. Okay, I hope you are understand. This is the simple problem. Okay, first length of path of contact, arc of contact, and contact ratio. The three things are here found now. Okay, let's go for a second problem. Okay, problem 2. Two illuminate gears of 20-degree pressure angle are in mesh. Two gears are in mesh condition. The number of teeth on pinion is 20 and gear ratio is 2. Okay, and if the pitch expressed in model is 5 millimeter and the pitch line speed is 1.2 meters per second. Assume addendum as standard and equal to 1 model. Okay, here the addendum value is equal to 1 model. Okay, this is the problem and find or all things to find the angle turned through by pinion when one pair of teeth in mesh and second one is the maximum velocity of sliding. Okay, maximum velocity of sliding. What are the data they are given? pi value. Pressure angle is 20 degree and small t. Number of teeth on the pinion is 20 and gear ratio. Here gear ratio equal to capital G. Capital G is equal to gear ratio. Gear ratio equal to capital T divided by small t. Here capital T is nothing but number of teeth on the gear wheel and small t is the number of teeth on the pinion. Okay. Now G equal to capital T divided by small t equal to 2. Already they are given the gear ratio is 2. Okay. Module is 5 millimeter and velocity V equal to 1.2 meter per second and random value is 1 model. That means 5 millimeter. Okay. Now first thing is you have to find the angle turned through by the pinion when one pair of the teeth in the mesh. Okay. You have to find this. Okay. This is the formula for finding the angle turned through by pinion. Okay, what is the formula? Length of arc of contact divided by circumference of the pinion. Okay, for we have to find for this we have to find first length of arc of contact. What is the length of path of arc of contact? Length of arc of contact is equal to length of path of contact divided by cos phi. For this we have to find the length of path of contact. What is length of path of contact? KL. KL equal to KP plus PL. Okay. For for this we have to find the for this we have to find KP plus PL. Okay. Here what is KP? KP equal to square root of capital RA square minus R square cos square phi minus R sin phi. Okay. What is PL? PL is the small RA square minus R square cos square phi minus R sin pi. Okay. For this, for KP and PL, we have to find capital RA and capital R. We have to find small RA and small r. Okay. I am coming from the reverse format. Okay. What is the first form? Angle turned through by the pinion when one pair of the teeth in the mesh. This is the formula for finding the angle turned through by pinion. Okay. What is the formula? Length of arc of contact divided by circumference of the pinion into 360 degree. Okay. For this, we have to find the circumference of the pinion. This is simple formula. Circumference of the pinion is 2 by r. 2 by into r. R means number of teeth on the pinion. Okay. Or else number of uh, 2 by r, small r value. Okay. And for this, we have to find the length of arc of contact. For what is length of arc of contact? Arc of contact is the length of path of contact divided by cos phi. For this, we have to find the length of path of contact. For length of path of contact is equal to KL. KL equal to KP plus PL. Okay, you have to find KP plus PL. Okay, for this value, we have to find R capital RA and capital R and small RA and small r. Okay, now you will find these values. Small RA. Similarly, from the next previous problem, uh, small r equal to m into t divided by 2. Already m value model is given in problem and t smaller uh, total number of teeth in the pinion. Okay, both the values are given in this problem. So directly we will apply this values into this problem. We will get the small r value and similarly capital R. Okay, you will find the value of capital R and radius of the addendum circle. Radius of the addendum circle of the pinion is equal to small r equal to small r plus addendum. Okay. Similarly, you will find the capital RA. Okay. Now go for KP. KP is nothing but length of path of approach. Similar to the previous problem, I will apply all the values into this formula and we will get the value of KP and length of path of research. Okay. Similarly, we will apply the value. Already we found the small area and small r value. Directly we will apply the value to this problem. Okay, and we will get the value of PL. Okay, next length of path of conduct. Length of path of conduct equal to KL equal to KP plus PL, or the two values 12.65 millimeter plus 11.5 millimeter. Totally we will get the KL equal to 24.15 millimeter. And the next, length of arc of conduct. Length of arc of conduct is equal to length of path of conduct divided by cos phi. Length of path of conduct already we found. The value is 24.15 millimeter divided by cos 20. Already phi value is given in this problem. Pressure angle phi equal to 20 degree. Okay, we will get the value of arc of conduct. Solve this value and we will get the value of 25.7 millimeter is the arc of length of arc of conduct. Okay, now we will get the value of angle turned through by the pinion equal to length of arc of conduct into 360 degree divided by circumference of the pinion. Length of arc of conduct is equal to 25.7 into 360 degree divided by 2 by r. The circumference of the pinion is equal to 2 by r. 2 by smaller. Here pinion is the smaller and gear is capital R. Here pinion is smaller is what is the smaller value? Smaller is 50 millimeter. Okay. So apply the value of 50 millimeter to this formula. I will get the angle turned by the pinion. The angle is turned by the pinion is 29.45 degree. Okay. First question we find, and next question is maximum sliding velocity. Maximum velocity of sliding. Okay. Here let omega 1 is the angular speed of the pinion, omega 2 is the angular speed of the wheel. Okay. We know that the pitch line speed is the V. Velocity is equal to omega 1 into R equal to omega 2 into capital R. Omega 1 into small r or omega 2 into capital R. Okay. Okay. Already we have the value of velocity. Velocity given in this problem. 120 velocity V equal to 1.2 meter per second. Here they are converted in this value into velocity 120. So that means they are converted into centimeter per second, and small r value is 50 millimeter. Here they are converted into centimeter. Okay, and it's for this both the case we have to use the same unit. Here the centimeter per second divided by 5 centimeter. Okay, now we get the value of 24 radians per second, and omega 2 is equal to 12 radians per second. Okay, here maximum velocity of sliding Vs equal to maximum velocity of sliding Vs equal to omega 1 plus omega 2. Here Kp and Pl, you have to compare the value of Kp and Pl. Here Kp is greater than the Pl, so you have to use the value of Kp. Okay, suppose here this question they ask the minimum velocity of sliding. Suppose they ask the minimum velocity of sliding, you will use the value of PL. Okay, the greater value only used here comparatively, and Kp and PL. Here Kp is 12.65 and PL is the 11.5. Okay, this is the Kp is the greater than the PL. So we are used in this formula using Kp. If we suppose PL value is 12.6, 12.65 and Kp value is 11.5. Now use the PL value. This is the maximum velocity. Okay. Now apply the value 24 plus 12 into 12.65. Okay. Now we get the maximum velocity of the gear wheel. Okay, for 55.4 millimeters per second. Here we are using the the unit is 12.65 millimeter. So we'll get the answer millimeters per second. Suppose we use the value of centimeter, we'll get the final velocity is centimeters per second. Suppose you use the value here in this meter. Suppose you use the value of meter, we will get the value of millimeters per second. Unit is the must, that is important. You should have aware of the unit also. Okay, and then you go for second and third problem. Problem number 3. A pair of gears having 40 and 20 teeth respectively are rotating in mesh. The speed of the smaller being 2000 rpm. Smaller being means pinion is rotating, the speed of pinion is 2000 rpm. Determine the velocity of sliding between the gear teeth faces at the point of engagement, at the point of pitch point, and at the point of disengagement if the smaller gear is the driver. Here that smaller gear is the driver. Smaller gear means pinion is the driver and gear is the driven. Okay. Assume that the gear teeth are 20-degree involute form. Atom length is 5 millimeter and the model is the 5 millimeter. Okay. Okay. Also find the angle through which the pinion turns while any pair of teeth are in contact. Okay, this is also the similar problem to the previous problem. The question is a little bit changed. Otherwise, the uh, problem is similar to the previous problem only. Okay, let's go for the solution. What are the given data? Given data T, capital T is equal to number of teeth on the gear wheel is equal to 40 and number of teeth on the pinion is 20 and speed of the pinion is 20,000 rpm and pressure angle is the 20-degree and random value is 5 millimeter and model is 5 millimeter. Okay. Similar to the last problem, first you have to find the angle turn through which the pinion turns while any pair of the teeth. Okay, what is the formula of angle through which the pinion turns? Means length of arc of contact divided by circumference of the pinion into 360. Okay, this is the formula for the angle turn. Okay, for this we have to find length of arc of contact. What is the length of arc of contact formula? The length of arc of contact is equal to length of path of contact divided by cos phi. Okay, for this we have to find the length of path of contact. What is the length of path of contact? Length of path of contact is the KL. KL equal to Kp plus Pl. Okay. For you have to find the Kp plus Pl, you have to find the capital R and small r, capital RA and small r. Okay. This is the similar problem to the previous problem only. Okay. Okay. This term only new term. Let's see the problem. Okay. Here omega 1 already speed is given n1 equal to 2000 rpm. So using this value we will get the value of omega 1 angular velocity of the smaller gear omega 1 equal to 2 by n1 divided by 60, n1 given in this problem 2000 rpm. Apply the value and we will get the value of omega 1 equal to 209.5 radians per second. Okay. Similarly, you will find the angular velocity of the larger gear wheel. Okay. Here, using this relation omega 2 divided by omega 1 equal to small t divided by capital T. Using this relation, we will find the value of omega 2. Okay. Here in this relation, we know the omega 1 value, and now we find 209.5 and capital T and small t value already given in this question. Okay, capital T is 40 and small t is 20. Apply this three value and we will get the value of omega 2. Okay, here omega 2 equal to small t divided by capital T into omega 1. Okay, apply all the values in this formula and we will get the value of omega 2. Omega 2 equal to 104.75 radians per second. Next, we'll find the small r, capital R, and capital RA and small RA. Okay, similar to the previous problem, we will apply all the values and we will get the answer. Okay, small r equal to m into small t divided by 2. Okay, m is the model and t is the number of teeth on the pinion. Okay, apply all the values in this formula and we will get the value of small r and similarly capital R and similarly small RA. Small RA is equal to small r into addendum. Addendum value are given in this problem. Okay. Similarly capital RA. You find the all the values small r, small RA and capital RA. Okay. Using this values and we will get the value of KP and PL. Okay. Uh, Before you go into this segment, we will discuss one thing. The engagement and disengagement of the gear is as shown in figure. Okay. The point K is the point of engagement. This is the gears, two gear wheels. This is the gear. This is the pinion. Okay. This is the line of base circle, pitch circle, and addendum circle. Similarly, pinion, addendum circle, pitch circle, and base circle. Okay. Here this common tangent, okay, the touching contact point of pitch circle, the common tangent, the point K is the engagement. The point K is the in the point K only the both the gear teeth are starting to engage. Okay, and point P is the pitch point. This is the pitch circle point contact. The both the gear and wheel. Both the gear and wheel pitch lines are contacting the common point. Okay, this is the point pitch point. Okay, the the point L is the point of disengagement. M is the MN. Here MN is the common tangent at the point of contact. Okay, this is the common tangent. Okay. Uh, we are discussing this thing means in this question they are asking determine the velocity of sliding. In last question they have asked maximum sliding velocity of the gear wheel. Okay, maximum sliding velocity of gear wheel in last previous question. Here they are asking three different level. One is the sliding velocity between the gear and teeth faces, the point of engagement at the point of K. Okay, the point of K only the gear teeth are going to start the engage. Okay, at the point of pitch point and at the point of disengagement. The point L only the gear teeth is going to disengage. Okay, because of this only we are discussing these things. Okay, so for this we find the value of here the length of path of approach is nothing but the uh, point of engagement. Okay, nothing but the point of you know that the distance of the P point of engagement K from the pitch point P. Okay, or length of path of approach. Okay, so you find the KP value for this capital RA and capital R already we found, and pi value is given in this problem 20 degree. Apply all this value into this problem and solve this equation and we will get the value of Kp. Similarly, we will apply the value into this PL formula and we will get the value of PL, length of path of research. Okay, and add this two value and we will get the value of length of path of contact. For here they are asking the three sliding velocity. Okay, first one is the velocity of sliding at the point of engagement. That means Kp. The point K is the starting point of the engagement. So for this distance, the point K to P, this distance only the gear wheels are in the engagement position. The point P is the common point. Okay, some common center point. After this crossing this P point, the gear wheel is starting to disengage. Okay, the gear teeth are starting to disengage. Okay, uh, that's what here we are using the sliding velocity at the point of engagement K. So we are using VSK. Okay, omega 1 plus omega 2 into Kp at the point of engagement Kp distance. We are using this value Kp value, and we will get the value of sliding velocity at the point of engagement is equal to 3975 millimeters per second. And the next velocity of sliding at the pitch point. For always in pitch point, the sliding velocity is 0. Since the velocity of this sliding is proportional to the distance of the contact point from the pitch point. Okay, therefore the velocity of sliding at the pitch point is always 0. Okay, that's what I say. Now next, velocity of sliding at the point of disengagement. Here you know that velocity of sliding at the point of disengagement L is L means L Kp plus L PL distance. Okay, so VSL L equal to omega 1 plus omega 2 into PL. Okay, apply the value of PL value, the point of length of path of research value, and we will get the value of disengagement. Okay, 3614 meter per second. Okay, uh, thank you, student. I hope you understand all these three problems. If you have any doubt, just comment me. I will give you the better feedback. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay then. Now we found the maximum velocity of these three stages at the point of engagement, at the point of pitch point, and at the point of disengagement. Now go for the final thing. Find the angle through which the pinion turns while any pair of the teeth. You have to find the angle turn of the pinion. Okay. What is the formula of angle turn? Length of arc of contact into 360 degree by circumference of the pinion. Okay. For this we have to find the length of arc of contact. Length of arc of contact is equal to length of path of contact divided by cos phi. For this we have to find the KL value. KL equal to KB plus PL. Already we found the KP and PL. KP equal to 12.65 plus 11.5 and get the value of KL, and using this value we will find the value of length of arc of contact, and here circumference of the pinion is 2 by r. Here r value is 50. Okay, and we will get the value of 2 by r and circumference of the pinion, and all the values taken into apply in this formula, and we will get the angle through which the pinion turns is 29.45 degree. Okay, thank you student, thank you so much. I hope you understand all this problem. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubt, just come on me. I'll give you the I'll give you the feedback. Thank you so much.